Okay, so I'm literally suspended up in the air. And if you ever find, I just switched to my front camera, just so you can see. If you ever are in a situation like this that you don't have, I just switched to my face camera, my helmet camera. I'm sorry. If you ever are in a situation where you just parachute off from a plane and you land at the top of the tree, what you always want to do is make sure when you fall, you don't fall with your legs straight. You need to fall with your knees bent and just cuddle. So make sure you don't break an ankle. Now, what I'm going to demonstrate here is not to be tried at home or any other place. So let's try it. I think it's gonna be okay. So let's see. Oof. Oof. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Okay. I think you just saw there. Before I hit the ground, I actually this kind of hurts right now, but I actually suspended. I just flew up in the air and then landed. And what I did is I bent my knees so I wouldn't completely land on my foot, and I could completely broke my foot. So right now we're in the Minecraft forest, and I am gonna teach you how to survive. I'm gonna switch to my back camera right here. I'm gonna teach you how to survive. I'm not wearing my survival skin. I'm wearing my normal everyday skin because I want to show you that I want to act as a lost person, as a normal person lost in the wilderness of Minecraft. And it's only gonna be me, some resources. I got some tomahawks. I got 8 tomahawks. I got my fireplace. I got my tent set up, and I got some flint and steel, and of course my pocket knife. If you ever come hiking on these places where Minecraft is, you always want to make sure you bring a pocket knife and something that you can cut something with. So a pocket knife would be great. Not only that, but a sword could be great also. A tomahawk could be great. You just have to make sure you bring something. So let's start the lesson. I'm going to teach you how to survive in these type of situations. First of all, we have to make sure we find some water. So we were actually lucky to land on this place. This is an actual it's not an island, it's a jungle. It's a huge jungle. So if you see here, this is the huge ocean, and it's probably full of salt. So it wouldn't be safe for me to drink off of this because I will get really dehydrated very easily. So let's go find something else. Always remember that a key in what was that? Whoa, that's good. But always remember that if you are in a situation like this, and a key to find water, fresh water, is always by that it's constantly running. It's a stream water. It's a stream, and that it's constantly flowing, and that there's actually fish living in it. Now, water can contain any sort of bacteria that could damage you. Ooh, bears. We gotta wait from that. Let's wait from that. Let's wait from that. Okay. Now, in that situation, I gotta whisper. In any type of situation like this one, you gotta make sure you maintain your distance from those bears. Those bears are very dangerous. You gotta maintain your distance. If you ever come across one of these and you ever get close to these, you gotta make sure you have any type of weapon. Like me, I have a tomahawk right now. You gotta make sure that you have a weapon in order for you to fight with the bear. But I'm not gonna get close to the bear. I'm just gonna walk away from there. I'm just gonna walk away. Be as silent as you can. You don't want to alert anything. Take the branches off. You don't want to alert anything. That bear is very dangerous. You do not want to confront them. They weigh easily 200 pounds more than you. They eat the double of calories that you eat every single day. So you do not want to face them. So let's walk over here. Remember, always stay alert. The jungle is full of surprises. Any animals that could attack you. I mean, here there's some deers. I mean, any animal that could attack you, that could be very dangerous. That could be very life risking. As you can see, there's blood right here. I'm sure it was the bears already taking care of their lunch or their dinner. But we gotta make sure we find some shelter quick because it's already, I believe the sun is already setting. So it's already past midday. So we gotta find a shelter real quick. We don't have to find a shelter, but we have to actually find a good place for a shelter. And I believe that this is a very good place for a shelter. So let's try and build our tent. I'm gonna cut my recording right here, and after I finish my tent, I will come back and to tell you guys what you should do. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I already built my shelter. Here's my tent. This will do for the night. I'll take care of it at night. So let's set up our campfire because it's gonna be very important. Let's set it right there. And I actually brought some wood with me, so let's start the fire so it can actually keep going. Put 7 logs in there, and that will be our campfire. That's gonna alert or keep us maintained of the activity outside the tent. Especially it's gonna get some food cooking for us. So gotta make sure we can maintain our distance. So there's a turtle. Now turtles could be in case of an emergency, in case you never find food. I would suggest killing a turtle, but turtles are very time consuming. They can take a lot of time to actually cook. I forgot to place my bed in my tent, so let me do that real quick. So, oops. So, turtles take a long time to open up their shells and take out their meat. But if in case of emergency, I would definitely recommend you killing one of them. So right now it's nighttime, and the best thing to do is stay near your shelter. Always be alert with a weapon in case of any attack from a bear or a deer or anything. You have to be prepared for everything. So let's try. I'm not gonna go to sleep right now. But I'm actually gonna inspect the area real quick. Now this looks like this doesn't look like fresh water at all. What was that? This water has been sitting here for a while. You can see it because of the sand around it. It's salt water. It's not necessarily drinkable. But whoa. Okay, we should actually get in our tent now. Uh oh, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, let's put this. Ooh, how are we gonna do this? I never thought of this, but let's see. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna go to sleep like that. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll wake up. Bye. Okay, you guys. So I woke up. As you can see, the fire is still going. But there's way more dangers out here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of blood on that tree. There's still some animals around here. There's some birds right there. Let's go explore and let's see what's going on over here. There's a lot of noise. So there is some blood from yesterday still. And I think I'm gonna kill one of these for our lunch. So let's get prepared. Oh shit! It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. We gotta get another tomahawk. Quick. Who's the one? Oh wow, horse. Okay, come on. There we go. Make sure there's no bears around you because they can smell any meat, any raw meat or any cooked meat around their shelter. So let's cook this up real quick. Oh jeez, I thought I saw something. Let's cook this up real quick. Let's see how it comes out. In the meanwhile, let's try and go over here. Let's try to find some water because water is gonna be the most one of the most necessary. Ooh, cows. Cows are also great, but cows take a while to actually gets their food, so, or their meat. But let's try and go look for some running water over here. Wow, it's a very deep cave. That's a very deep hole. You do not want to follow one of these. If you ever do, it's a very challenging task to get out. It's a lot of climbing. So you have to be careful if you ever fall in one of those. Let's try and oh, there we go. You gotta stay away from that. There's just a little pack. You don't mess with those, especially if they come in packs. I think there's a lion's. Whoa, you gotta maintain your distance. Always have a weapon ready, like me. You don't want to be like me. You don't want to have nothing out. Especially you can have this. Especially it doesn't really matter. But you have to maintain your distance. These animals are very dangerous. They can attack you. They can devour you. So, what we're actually gonna do is take out the fire. You don't want. Wait, let me get this. I think they smelled the meat. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna keep it with me. I'm gonna store it in. I'm gonna leave the fire right there. I'm gonna take down my tent, and I will stop recording real quick, and I'll come back to you as soon as I destroy my tent here. So stay seated. Okay, so I'm back, and there we go. That is not good. That's not good. You have to fight these entire. You don't have to. Ow. Run away. I started recording just in time to actually catch that lion getting on my face. Ow. That hurt a lot. I guess he's in my tent. I'm gonna have to find a way to actually kill him. But I only have 5 tomahawks left. That's a very, very big problem. I'm gonna have to eat my pork chop. Ouch. So it's morning, bon appetit. This is morning, so I'm gonna have to kill this animal, this beast that just hurt me. Let's see what we can do. Wow, my tent's full of blood now. Great. Okay, so we killed him. That was not easy. Maybe you couldn't tell, but that was not easy. He just went at me completely. That was very, very tense. But let's hope it doesn't happen again, because that was very, very, very bad. Okay, I'm gonna patch myself up. I'll stop the recording, and I'll be back to you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm back, and I just finished destroying my tent, and that's gonna cost a little bit. I patched myself up a little bit. That was a very bad attack, but unfortunately, I got my tomahawks out on time, and that was